interested in your view of it.
So I have a few points on this. The first point is that it is an unfortunate reality, and I'm not going to be called a bigot. I'm going to talk about the reality that the homosexual community cannot reproduce in and of themselves. So for them to have a community into the future, they do need your children.
Does this man not know that gay men have their own kids with surrogates? For example, Ricky Martin's done it, Anderson Cooper, like men get surrogates to get, like they don't need to take people's children. The people that want children, because honestly a lot of gay men don't want children. What about lesbians? Lesbians have more kids than gay men. I feel like it's more common with lesbians. They have their own kids, all they get is sperm donors. Sometimes they ask their gay friends for sperm donor or their whatever friend. They have more kids than us. Most gay men don't want kids. They don't want your kids. There are a few that go for adoption. Adoption is also a thing. And usually the kids want to be with those parents. It's not like they're forcing kids to go get adopted by same-sex parents. I don't know what was wrong with those people screaming, "We're gonna take your children." That is so petty. Like, what the hell? What are we even doing? Like, New York Pride has so many people walking the parade. It's like, you can't really associate everybody with one another. Only because of one particular group you're gonna be like, oh, well, this is the whole LGBT community. Like, no, shut up.
That's how they think. For there to be a homosexual community in 100 years from now, they need straight people's kids, because only straight people have children. So they're telling the truth. That's the first thing. They mean what they say.
So this is the misconception that people have. People think that you can be turned gay, that it's the way how someone is raised. But I'm like, no, I was raised by straight parents, like in a Latino family. Like, I was raised in a very heteronormative household. Like, no, like that is such a myth. If it was true what he says, then there wouldn't be gay people in like the Middle East. They're very, very Muslim over there, and they do not tolerate gay, queer, anything. Like, there wouldn't be a revolution happening in those parts of the world, like in Iran. There wouldn't be gay people in the Middle East if sexuality was determined by the way someone was raised. Straight people, actual straight people, no, it's like impossible to like, so if you're a monosexual, meaning you just like one thing, either you're completely hetero or you're completely homo, you're gonna only like one particular gender. So no, there's no choice in there. Only bisexuals or pansexuals, all the fluid ones, get to choose. Homos and heteros don't get to choose. We're just stuck with whatever we're attracted to, okay? So what are you even talking about, dude? Like.
The second thing is, I think a lot of this is an attention grab by them. I think they are slightly disappointed in how tolerant many people actually are. I have no problem with gay people. I don't care. I'm gay. Cool. I want to get married. Fine. I'm going to wave my dick in your kid's face. Wait a second.
Yeah.
They push it to a point where we have to react. And then when we react, they say we're bigoted.
What? Who's doing that? Who is doing this, what he claims? That's disgusting. Also, so I've never been with a woman, but sometimes when I go in the dating pool, I meet guys who have kids because they were closeted at one point in their lives and they were with a woman and then got them pregnant and now they have a kid. So, I'm like in the dating pool with potentially trying to be a stepdad. So, no, we don't need to take nobody's kids. Where are you getting this information from, dude? And the worst thing is that he has such a following and people are just eating this up. People that don't actually know people from like the gay community, they're gonna think like, oh, he's right. He's right. They're trying to take our kids and like, no. Sometimes I'm like, no, you know what? Take your kids away from me. I'm good. That's kind of the best thing about being gay for some of us. Like, we're like, we don't have to worry about kids, like, being stuck with them. Like, sometimes we will babysit or maybe just play with your kids, like if they're my nephew or my niece, but like, No, what are you talking about? This thing pisses me off. It really does.